Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames. In this video, guys, we're going to talk about Diddy's legal team filing a new application asking the judge to suppress all evidence obtained in the searches of his LA and Miami mansion because the government presented a grossly distorted picture of the facts when obtaining the warrants. He's saying they made false statements in their application for the warrants. Let's get into it because this application was made only yesterday. Now, as you guys know, prior to this, his attorney had quit because his attorney had cited power struggles between him and Mark Agnifilo. And he's saying that he has been barred from getting access to Sean Diddy Combs, and as such, he won't be able to properly prepare a case for May 5th. As a matter of fact, he's saying he cannot even see how it is that they are going to be ready for the May 5th trial. And we're talking about his attorney, Anthony Rico. Now, following that, there have been many rumors on social media that Anthony Rico had quit due to other circumstances. Some people are claiming necrophilia and a list of other things, but I haven't seen any reports on that as well. So it could be a conspiracy theory stemming from something else because oftentimes we see these conspiracy theories. It's not that they're, a lie. It's just that oftentimes the information is just so distorted. It can take a little time for it to really come together. So I'm not going to dismiss what the internet is saying. But as per factual reports and court filing, Anthony Rico has asked the court to have him excused from the case because of power struggle between Mark Agnifilo and believe that they don't have a really good defense on Diddy's part. And with him not getting access to work with Diddy, he basically feels as though it actually defeats his purpose with being a part of Diddy's legal team, and he's just tired of being belittled by Mark Agnifilo. He's not going to stoop to Agnifilo's level or mind games anymore. He's just going to bow out gracefully. And following that, now we have Diddy's legal team. They're moving with a different strategy. And if you look at what Anthony Rico has cited, you can literally see that coming out right now because Anthony Rico is saying Diddy's legal team is not prepared for the May 5th trial. And as such, I believe this is why his legal team is now asking the judge to suppress all evidence that they had obtained upon the search of his LA and Miami mansion because they cannot present a case on Diddy's behalf. They do not have any ammo going into the May 5th trial. Now, also, if you guys have been keeping up with my channel, where Keep It Real and provide you with factual updates, you guys know that Sloan Bella, the psychic medium that predicted Sean Diddy Combs' downfall, said there's not going to be a trial. And we don't have any reason to doubt Sloan's prediction because everything that she's predicted regarding Sean Diddy Combs so far has been exactly as she called it. She told us that they would never let Diddy out on bail, and that is not because he's not eligible for bail. It is because Sean Diddy Combs has way too much information on the elitists and the politicians, and with him being out on bail, it jeopardizes all of them. And there's only one place they can keep him under wraps, and that is behind bars. And so far, we see where Diddy has been denied bail on all applications, even the appeals. He has been denied bail. Remember, Sloan also predicted the month of his downfall, which happened. Accordingly, she also told us about a major event that was going to come up last year. She told us the major event was going to happen around the Easter time. And if you guys can remember, his LA and Miami mansion was searched in March of last year. So I do believe everything that Sloan has said. I do believe he's not going to go to trial. And I believe we're slowly seeing this unfolding because Anthony Rico is saying, listen, his legal team, we're not prepared for that May 5th trial. And now his legal team is asking the judge to suppress all evidence. it's very indicating of such. It seems as though his legal team is caught between a rock and a hard place. They don't know what the prosecutor really has. It's given the sense that they suspect the prosecutors have something and they have no information as to what the prosecutor holds. You know, that one card that is kept away from everyone, that one major play. I believe they're sensing that one major play does exist. They have no idea what it is, and as such, they're moving with this move to suppress all the evidence that was found. But if his legal team was actually paying attention, what Sean Diddy Combs' legal team would be able to acknowledge by now is the inconsistencies in the handling of his case. And this is something that even more people are acknowledging at this point, because they're saying there are many other individuals throughout history, even at present times, that has similar allegations against them. Those individuals, they have been given bail, have been granted and let out on bail, but for Diddy is still being held behind bars. It's very indicative that something is wrong, and they're not providing any physical evidence to say to the public, we have Exhibit AB. The only thing they're saying they have is Victim 1. Cassie is their main card right now, and she's expected to take the stand. But is there going to be a stand? Will there even be a trial? Absolutely not. But let's get into this report so as to give you guys some more information to apply some context. Now, TMZ saying Diddy's legal team is attacking the search warrant federal agents obtained to raid his homes and examine his internet history, claiming feds made false statements in their applications for the warrants. The super producer's lawyers filed the document Sunday asking a judge to suppress all of the evidence obtained in the searches because the government presented a grossly distorted picture of the facts when obtaining the warrants. Now, the report for the Diddy's team says the Fed had a variety of evidence that would prove at least one alleged victim willingly participated in the so-called freak-offs. In court documents, the Feds define a freak-off as days-long sexual activity between Diddy, a woman, and a male commercial ex-workers, some of whom were transported over state lines. Diddy's side adds probable cause statements the federal government complied were intentionally misleading, and ultimately their attempts worked, and they were able to secure warrants before leaking damaging information. So when they're talking about before leaking damaging information, they're talking about that viral beatdown video of Cassie Ventura. Now, the report for the state, the federal government hid the alleged victims' financial motives for making their accusation. Diddy's team adds another misrepresentation they want addressed. As you know, Diddy's criminal case caught the public's attention last year when feds raided his homes in New York, Miami, and Los Angeles. Federal agents say they recovered numerous pieces of evidence in their raids, including hard drives and surveillance equipment. They also famously claimed to recover more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil. These raids led to Diddy's shocking arrest in a New York City hotel in September. He is facing multiple charges: racketeering, conspiracy, trafficking by force, fraud, coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution. And as per usual, they reach out to the prosecutors, but no word back. No, I don't blame Anthony Rica, because I believe this man is very wise in, bowing out gracefully from this case, because I don't know who would want to ride on a sinking ship like this, because it's a hot mess. Diddy has powerful attorneys, and as powerful as these attorneys are, with the amazing track records that they have, they're not able to even budge this case, not even slightly. And that is very indicative of how corrupt all of this is. Diddy, as we all know, for anyone who has been paying attention, is just a small man in all of this. At what point will his handlers come in? Because remember, This all connects to politicians, celebrities, elitists, people that we haven't even heard of before who holds power and authority. And it's going to slowly leak out. Remember that the younger artists, they're going to come forward and they're going to say a lot about a lot, including where the bodies are buried. So I believe that we're not even, ready for what is about to unfold. February is coming to a close. March, I know we're going to see something major coming March again because they're taunting him. They're literally playing mind games with him. And I believe that at this point, they're going to want him to know that, yes, we're effing with you. Whatever assistance you're looking forward from us, it's not coming. So I believe that we're about to see a major shakeup, maybe in the next few days, maybe before March, who to tell. But I don't think we're even ready. Even though we know something is coming, I don't think we can ever be mentally prepared for what is to come. But that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. What's your take? I want to hear from you guys because things are getting interesting, and I think that they're playing so many games with us at this point. If you're not really looking at the facts, you'll be distracted. So what have you caught on in all of these mind games that they're playing? Because it's literally mind games that they're playing. So I want to hear from you folks. What's your take? While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share, stay safe, and see you all in the comment section. Peace.